Alright, welcome back everyone to our full playthrough of Resident Evil. Who is ready to put an end to this one? So, if you missed the last few episodes, we have basically made it through the outdoors area. We've already done the residence hall. We've already taken out Plant 42. We've got back to the mansion, cleared out a good majority of the hunters, as we finally have the helmet key working through the rest of the doors requiring that. So that gives us basically a basis of where we're at so far. So let's go ahead, get ourselves starting to finally run low on ammo after all this time. For sure, we won't need the MO disc for a while. That's literally at the research center at the very end. I actually had no idea your box was this big in the remake. Holy moly. Alright, so disc, go away. Crank, we may actually need you. I believe. Good on the herbs. Don't have shotgun shells. Man, we are really starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel here. I guess we'll put that away. Really don't want to have to use the Magnum this early, but we might have to. Just to punch the rest of the way through the mansion, especially with the upcoming boss fight. So let's go ahead, equip, and we are on our way. So I believe we have just 2 doors left for the helmet key, and then we should be done with the mansion for the most part. Alright, and that is the other save room area. Now I almost want to go ahead and use the single shot defense gun just to get out of the way, out of our inventory. Because I believe there's still one hunter up here we didn't take care of. Nope. All good? Okay. Alright. So luckily the monsters never figured out how to actually inhabit the, main part of the mansion. It's always the side wings. The problem with these hunters is they literally come out of nowhere lightning fast. Alright, pretty sure we got the ones that were in here. Not sure if they're hiding one still in the back corner, though. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Alright, so we can finally use the helmet key here. Should only be one more door with it, and then we can throw it away. Alright, let's see if I remember how this one works. So yes, we have those close in from both sides. Meanwhile, you can get behind it. That was dumb. Okay. So, if I remember, we move the statue in the middle to make the two come together and get stuck on the statue, and then we go hit the switch behind it, I believe, is how that one works. So let's get back. We'll take the express route there this time. I actually forgot that thing could crush you going backwards. Alright. Fear can't kill you, but badly timed bookcases absolutely can. Alright, sorry, grenade launcher. You literally can't even fire anymore. Combine the ink ribbons. We don't need a disc for eons. And might need the crank soon. Let's go. Defense gun, just so we can get it out of our inventory. And I'm trying to remember where the last helmet key door is, just so we can get out of our inventory. Alright, let's go. Da, 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 da. Okay, plant room will be good. The only good thing about the hunters is it takes them so long to jump out of their hiding spots. Usually you can run around them pretty safely, unless you get hung up on the scenery, or you just don't see if there's one there with the camera angles. Since this is a safe area, let's see if we can tell here where the helmet keys are. So, we've got top right. Okay, top right. What is that one back there? Second floor, that's the one that we're going to. What will ultimately lead us to the snake. Top right, I'm not entirely sure. Typewriter item box. That's just telling us back outside there's an item we missed. Okay, let's go. Onward and upward. I can't quite time it like the speedrunners do. It's hilarious how they're able to just stumble their way up the staircases. All right, cleared everything out of here, so easy peasy. The biggest thing here is just knowing your routes and clearing essential rooms so that the monsters can't come back and mess with you. Basically, both of these hallways where the two typewriters are essential to clear out, and at least one way to get between up and downstairs. Either the crow's way or this way with the dog window thing. Alright, now if I remember, we have to run this thing until it hits it, because it'll actually shield us from getting crushed. That's kind of the jump scare of the room. It's like, oh no, it's gonna get us. Watch out. What are we gonna do? Alright, let's get that thing all the way there. Now let's run back. And try to not get crushed this time. Get the heck out. Move quick. Not quick enough. Getting hung up on the dang scenery. Alright, wait till it clicks all the way. Because that's what got us last time. Okay. Now it's good. Retract. Come on, come on. Move quick. Quick, 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 quick. You darn tank controls. Push. Push you. Got it. Got it. Alright. And now, let's see. That was the button that was retracting it, so on we go. Dagger to go with our self-defense gun. Down we go. And here is the other special book. inside, I believe, the other crest. Yes. So this one has the eagle crest, or medal. And on we go. Oh. November 29th, so this is way back in 67, before a lot of the other entries we've read. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tubes, foreshadowing, filled with the formaldehyde, and those dark, wet, and eerie caves. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes, but the familiar, high-heeled shoe in the corridor, it was like reflex. One name came to mind, Jessica. I didn't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. Haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing the ghastly mansion. I should have known better. It was dark and damp underground tunnel and another dead end, but even in the darkness something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave, but deeply engraved into the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything's becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole dang conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. George Trevor. Now, why is this important? For one, we basically learn that he helped design the mansion in the first place, and notice the family's name. George, his wife Jessica, but more importantly, their daughter Lisa. Yes, the unkillable monster that constantly follows you around the game. That is his daughter. And there's his tomb. In we go. They really wanted to bury him way out of the way of everything. Basically just ditch him and forget about him. Yeah, you can just go straight to... Well, some defense gun you were. The heck? Didn't even kill it. Fine, we'll just meander around then. Luckily they're slow. Oh, you can all just go straight to heck. Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll do it the hard way. Die. You too. Use the item. Make sure we get out of here before the babies show up. Now we got ammo. Now we're out. As soon as we stop running into spiders. Luckily, they give us a red herb right here. Now, we do have a dagger we could just stab him with, just to get him out of our way. And I believe they give us something... Well, it don't work if they get you from behind. So, back it off. We got places to be. Like over here. Power supply for the elevator. Main fuse has been blown. You better believe we're switching it over. Now it's working. And we are out. Come on. Stabby stab. We're out. Now the real question is the zombie now going to be a Crimson Head, or did he get replaced? Well, there's our answer. Bye. You know, it replaced the arrow ones, but for some reason he was still there. Alright. So we're not going to make it like this much longer. We really need health. I am really surprised you never came back to life. Really surprised. I don't care so much about using the Magnum because we get more ammo for it near the end when we get to the laboratory. Main part is just getting there. Nice try. Best way to check if there's enemies, just randomly aim your gun. If there's an enemy in sight, they'll auto-aim to it. Like there, all good. Back there, got him. And there's our healing, which we can get in now, actually. We can combine these. We really need to combine the herbs, though, which is going to be an issue with what we've got. Why in the world the original games never let you drop items? I have no idea. But for now, regular green's gotta do it. At least get us out of the one kill range. Oh yeah, I think there's one more up here. Nope. Alright. Moving on. Trying hard to remember where we actually end up using the eagle at. I think that's what you used to actually access the lab. There's the battery we need for the lift. Outside. The shells can all be combined. I guess the battery can be our one other item. And we'll just have to remember that the grenade's here. Also, there's a taser. So far, so good. I'm really not a fan of having to leave this many items behind, but we don't really have much choice here. So that door lock is broken. Oriental scroll in the wall, Western style. So we can't go there, can't go there. Only one more door at the very end. There. Now, I do not remember where in the world this puts us. Okay, this room. Gotcha. Now, this will connect to one of our typewriter rooms, so we can finally get all this crap out of our inventory that we're not going to need until much later. Because right here is going to be the save room. And again, this is why you clear essential rooms out. That way we're not getting ganged up on by 3 different hunters up there anymore. Alright. So for the love of gosh, get this stuff out of here. I mean, if anything, the metal object we might end up using. Just unlock the stairs behind the grand staircase. But everything else can pretty much go. Assault shotgun, you're going to be useful. Ink ribbon, we can throw you away as soon as we're done saving. And you, I believe, can hold 10 rounds, yes. That should actually be good for now. So we're not carrying all that. And then just use our only other healing item because we have the red and green we can mix back up top. There. Alright, go ahead and save it. And now we are just about at the third boss fight, aka Snake Round 2. In the original director's cut, the second time you fought the snake was actually in that room that we got crushed by the bookcase in, where we were moving the statues. That's originally where you fight the snake the second time, but the remake completely changed it and made him a whole lot harder to deal with. I don't know how they stagger that timing ring up the hill. Now, is anything else here locked? That might be our secret right there. Locked door, third floor, this way. Aha. That might be where we used the last helmet key at. Wait, is this right? What are we doing here? Wait, did we just enter a time loop or something? What in the world? Behind us. To the right. To the right. Oh, it's behind where you got the armor key at. I keep forgetting there's a door back there. Okay. So here's where we got the armor key. Uh, literally the first key we got in the game. That was the imitation we put in its place. Here's the door. Yep, there it is. So now we can throw away the helmet key. Finally. And up we go. We hear you. We don't like what we hear, but we hear you. And you better believe we're taking advantage of the herbs, because we are going to need them. Unfortunately, the Magnum doesn't just make all of our problems disappear. Here we go. This is where the tank controls actually come in useful, so that the different camera angles don't mess you up. Here we go. Alright, you. This is why we have the Magnum. The reach on you is absolutely nutty. My gosh, how many Magnum hits he is taking is uncanny. Absolutely uncanny. Okay, you want to go that way. Magnum to the face again. My gosh. It just shows you the Magnum doesn't fix everything, unfortunately. Shotgun, let's go. Only fitting we kill you with Richard's gun. There. There's a sparkly thing. Okay, there we go. So we got the last book, volume 2. And just like with the red one, we'll have an emblem inside. That's the other one we need for the underground lab. So now we have the wolf and eagle. Those are the two pieces of the puzzle to get to the final area. So now he's dealt with. He broke our ladder, so we can't get back up. Only one way to go. Right back out. Maybe. We go out somewhere. Okay, we completely saw that wrong. Luckily, he didn't break our ladder. Let's just go the way we came then. So just like that, we have both emblems. We've used up the helmet key everywhere in the mansion we could use it, meaning all 4 keys are now done. Everything in the mansion's unlocked. So now let's just finish up the last of the puzzles here and get out. Alright, now which one goes where? Because we need to get... it doesn't go where we're wanting to go regardless of which way we exit here. So let's just get out. This way. If I remember, this is one that was locked before. Why am I drawing a blank of where in the world I am? Okay, that's why we're in the upper area now. I can never mentally connect these paths in my mind for some reason. It's like you're just not in this area long enough for it to register. Now this is absolutely crucial. We keep one of these in the bin, so we have it at the ray. Basically a full restore. Knob is still broken. That doesn't open. Make sure we've raided all the ammo out here, since we had some grenades still in there. And we should be ready to head back outside. Acid shells this time. I think that's actually the strongest of the 3. It's either that or the incinerary ones. Alright, so now we got all that taken care of. Can we go back the elevator? Because this will put us down by the piano room. Either way, we're going to have to cross the main part of the mansion. We're on the wrong side of it. Alright, basement, hopefully last time. At this point, I'm just checking the map to make sure we have the items in all the rooms. It's saying both of these rooms behind us, we are missing item. We left items in, so let's go ahead and grab them while we're here. This one had the 2 zombies, but we've got a shotgun. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I really don't care if these turn crimson or not, just because we're not going to be back here again. Stabby stab. Oh, and well, you know, it's another knife we can stab him with. Perfect. Buddy. Man. We stabbed him good, apparently. Alright, no more items back here. It must just be the herbs, then. Because you'll notice the difference in the green and the red on the map. Whenever you get all the items out of a certain room, it will turn green. It's one thing the remaster did that I think is perfect for making sure you get all the items and don't miss anything. Well, technically, we're still missing an item in this back half, where the spiders were. Let's see if it's better than an herb. Yeah, here you... Actually, let's make sure you don't spawn babies. Then we'll get it. To make sure spiders don't spawn anything, all you have to do is just exit the room and go back in so that the body disappears. Just like that. Then you don't have to worry about babies coming. Alright, so is there another item in here we missed? It's saying there is. Unless it's just saying the map we missed. Let's see. Nope, still showing red. Nope, not anymore. It's green. So that's all it was. So I guess if we have to grab an herb, grab the red one. Because at least then all you need is a green one. And we'll have another full heal. The blue ones really aren't very useful at all. Next stop, outside. Not that way. This way. Don't mind us. Just strolling along. Ah, I knew you were going to make me jump. I knew you were there. Hate when those things pop out around corners. But like you see, the big thing about the hunters is they're very easy to dodge, unless they're just hiding around a corner you don't know about. Because they take so long to yell at you and pop out, you can just run right past them. Now, I wonder if I can put one of the crests down here, because I think I tried it in both doors last time and it wouldn't let me. Because that will at least save us one more spot in our inventory. Because it's saying it's not necessary to use. It's not saying it can't be used. So I'm guessing the game's literally just like forcing you to hold on to it for now. AKA in the bin it goes, because we are heading outside. Alright, so hopefully you all enjoyed the mansion, because we will likely not be seeing it again until literally near the end. Now we have the underground labyrinth section. And then the research lab. And the research lab is kind of like you blink and you miss it. By the time you get there, you're pretty much at the end. Alright, so final time to unload everything, save, and be on our way. For sure we need the battery. This, apparently, we can't use. We absolutely need ammo. Hate to say it, but we're even to have to use... Well, we already used our magnum ammo, so even that's out. Whew. There's our 2 medals. Go ahead and get... Do we have a green herb? We don't. For now, we can go ahead and load up the grenade launcher, get that out of our inventory. So basically we have 9 shots to work with. That's doable. Go ahead, get our ink ribbon, let's save, and get out of here. Now, there is a trophy you get for only having like 2 or 3 saves. We've already platinumed the game from years ago, so we don't have to worry about any of that. This is just meant to be the entire run-through. So for now, let's save and move on. Now, I know we used the crank again, but I think it's a different crank we end up using. So I don't think we need this one anymore. Probably wrong. For some reason, I just have an unnatural urge to have the crank with me. Let's see. Here we go. If we're wrong and we die, well, we just won't grab it. Alright, now we saved it so that the door hasn't broke yet. So, take the shortcut out, and we are gone. Bye, mansion. I don't know if any of the dogs are still alive out here. If they are, just zigzag them. So there was the Error Crest. Do we? Do we take this? For some reason, I feel like this is a special one, though. No, it's not. Do we do Lisa now? Because I was pretty sure once you leave the mansion, you never return to it. And that is the only thing left in the mansion. I just don't remember if you do it now or after you get the flamethrower. I mean, this would give us both crests that we need. And if we have the battery, technically we can take a different lift up outside. Well, only one way to find out. There's what the problem is. Hold on. Stone and metal object, and that's just a metal object. We're missing part of it. That's why we couldn't use it. Okay. Okay, outside we go. It must be something we get while we're out there. Because it kept not making sense to me why you couldn't put it in the spot, or the staircase. Alright. Good thing is, now we have the battery, we can make ourselves a shortcut outside. And if you hear any snoring or snorting going on, that's Pup is having apparently a good dream right beside me. Either that or he's deciding he can't breathe all of a sudden. Oh, Pupper. Alright, so here we go. We don't need to go Lisa's way. We've already been there. We've already got the crank. Anything else out here? Looks like we have a few new items. First aid spray, which is basically our only healing at this point. Another taser. And since we have the grenade launcher, might as well have some grenades, because we're about to use the battery, so it's about to leave the inventory. Also, we've got the annoying dogs I think we need to just go ahead and take care of. Unless they vanished on us. Seriously? Well, there were 3 dogs out here. Apparently the game decided there needed to be 0. Okay, so here's where we put the battery at. We need to put it down below. Okay, let's go. Yes, we were right about needing the crank. Because we have to do some tomfoolery with the water levels here. So basically, get down below, put the battery in so that we can take the lift up. Stupid. Poisonous snakes. Sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes RNG just hates you with an unnatural spite. That's alright, it takes you a long time to die from poison, plus we got first aid spray. Let's go. We'll find a way to heal it along the way. I don't think so. Old Yeller, be gone. So here's where we put the battery. Now we can take this lift back up. Now we go right back here and use this beautiful crank that I'm now glad we remembered to take so that we can adjust the water levels, opening a path down below. So let's reflood this area. Alright, here we go. Now we won't need that crank anymore. Again, nobody cares about poison. If it gets bad enough, we still got first aid spray. And now notice we created a new path here that was covered by a waterfall. Down we go. Now, when I was younger, this is the area that always used to creep me out as a kid. This underground area down here. Something about it, between the spider boss, between the different boulder traps, this area always made me feel uneasy. Like, this is one of the boulders, yep. So many ways to die down here. And the monsters literally just pop out at you out of nowhere. Now, luckily, this area kind of acts as a central hub and a save area. So let's go ahead. We don't need the crests right now, since we haven't dealt with Lisa. The sad thing is, just healing ourselves doesn't get rid of the poison. And I don't think you can take a blue herb by itself. Let's see if you can. Okay, we can. So that got rid of that. And we still got another one in there just in case. Go ahead and grab our ink ribbons. Let's save and move on. Also, they give you one, just in case. Alright, ink ribbon be gone, and let's move on. Okay, this is where we need the new crank for. Different from the crank we had. Also, we're going to need the knife for the upcoming spider boss. As backwards as that sounds, it makes sense. There is rhyme or reason to it. Although, to be fair, it is the easiest boss in the game. Okay, so if we go down here first, we do have a doorway. And this is kind of the central area. As you can see here, it just makes a giant circle. There's also an elevator and 2 different ways you can go out. This is one way.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
People!
You're alive.
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Bum bum bum.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Who do you all think it is? Definitely a professional. So likely one of our people. But he is holding something. There's our crank. Also, we now have hunters. Bye. Again, if you're just gonna stand there and scream at me, I'm just gonna leave. Because you can't open doors. Alright, now over here is the power. All the power nonsense. Go ahead and take the shaft. This is something that's entirely new. This was not in the original director's cut version of the game. So this one I don't exactly remember how to do. I think there's some sort of terminal you have to put it in. Ultimately, we're going to have to get the elevator working. So we have to combine the shaft with something else we get down here. And to head out, it is somewhere back here. There. Now notice whoever it was that shot Enrico immediately threw a hunter at us right after. So it's someone who is kind of unfazed by the enemies. We hear you hissing. Get lost. Both of you. When they wiggle, you know they're done for. So just shoot them till they wiggle. Alright. So now we're back up. Now this is where things get deadly. So we need to trick the boulder into leaving. Bloodstains underneath the boulder. So let's turn around. Quickly run back. It didn't trigger. I guess we have to do something else before we trigger it. Let's go ahead and use that shaft. Use that crank then. Now this is technically a save room, so no enemies here. Go ahead and for now, let's drop the shotgun since we have no ammo for it. All good. We will be back through here before we fight the spiders, so for now, just drop that too. Let's go. Crank, do your thing. All right. Well, we can put something there. Okay, this is where the boulder thing I was thinking of before is. Is it? Wait a second. No, it's not. Alright, move on. Yes, it is. Okay. Run, 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 run. Circle. Now that created a new path for us, but before we check it out, let's also go up where the boulder was. There's more shotgun shells. Nothing else of interest up here. And we shouldn't have put away our knife, because I got the two rooms mixed up. I kept thinking the error room is where the boulder rolls down at you. Might as well grab our green herb while we're here too. And we're going to need to combine that with the blue one, because we have boss fight number 4 coming up now. So blue and green, we need those. And we also need Stabby Stab. Shotgun at the ray. No. Assault shotgun at the ray, since it holds more ammo. And again, you get the assault shotgun by saving Richard from his poison. The main difference is it holds 10 bullets instead of the 6 that the regular one holds. Nice little perk to have. So now that the boulder has made us a new path, let's take it and get ready for a fight. Luckily, this one's a lot easier than the other boss fights. It's just a big spire. As you see, it can knock you down from really far away. Luckily, it is not that mobile. Just stay out of its direct line of sight. Try not to give it a high five. Kind of a bad time to run out of ammo there. There we go. Alright, now the one's down. We still have the one on the roof to deal with. Now he's not on the roof. Now he's gone. Exit for the babies to go away. And back in. There. Just like that. Oh, well, if you were just going to give me a knife, I guess I didn't need to cart mine around. But this is why you need the knife. Because that pesky spider ended up blocking our way out. So, let's go ahead and give it a few whacks. About the only time Jill should ever be using a knife. If you've played as Chris, you know exactly what I mean. For some reason, Chris is a deadly assassin with that thing. Jill couldn't cut paper with that thing for some reason. She's just not good with a knife. Now here is the blue herbs in case you got poisoned. Go ahead and take a map so we make sure we have all the items. This room is going to give us herbs, which we don't need, and the other room is giving us the knife. So we're good. Move on. Alright. Where are we at now? Double check our map here. Okay, we've got 3 different areas we can go. Oh, I think this is the other boulder trap room, isn't it? Yep. Okay, crank it up. Keep cranking. One more. And we need to quickly run into this passageway we just opened. Go. There. Okay. So this is the new passageway, aka on the left. As you can see, it dead ends in the other direction, so let's go ahead and check it out. See what was behind it. And looks like they're giving us some healing items. First aid spray or herbs? What do we got? First aid spray. Perfect. Now let's go explore the new room we unlocked. Alright, another new puzzle. This time with a crank. Basically, we need to move this statue into the vacant spot. So let's go ahead, scoot it over here where the wall indentation is. Right there. And then we, as you see, this thing just rotates things. And then we can use the crank to shoot it out from the wall. I'm telling you, this crank does everything. It can even make you a PB&J sandwich. Crank it back in. Alright, now let's go ahead and move it onto the spinny disc. Now we can get behind it. Also love the whole Plant 42 theme being played here. A little bit ominous. There we go. Afraid that's not all. You still need another turn. There. Now you're facing the right way. Alright, go ahead and nudge you off, and let's get you put in place. And just like that, this puzzle done. Well, nudge it one more. Just for good measure, give it one more nudge. Over, in. My gosh, the tank controls. Classic. And what did we get? Duct tape? Nope, we got the cylinder, which is what we need to combine with the shaft so we can finally get the elevator moving. Let's go. Alright, so back the way we came. Yep, this way. So this was the spider room. And again, the item it's saying we're missing is just that knife, which we don't need. Alright, after the spider room, we go up and back out here. Yes. This is the save room, or the kind of the central hub. Alright, this is our last chance to get everything squared away as far as our inventory goes. We don't need the knife ever again. Don't even ask. Knife, you're dead to us. Crank, you're dead to us. Ink ribbon only to save. And nothing else we really have ammo for. The metals will be coming up, but not until we take care of Lisa. So for now, this is as good as it gets. Save. Alright, perfect. Throw that thing away, and let's move on. And this is the last step of the underground area, and then this area will be finished and behind us. So down here, now that all the hunters are gone, don't have to deal with them anymore. Let's get power back up and running for our elevator. There. Series of flashing buttons. Press 1. Really? There's a button puzzle here. Okay, let's take this cylinder back. Apparently there's something we have to look at on here. Okay, we have to turn it. Got it. So let's turn it around to get all of our Roman numerals lined up. Apparently that's a thing. One more. Alright, there we go. So the combination is 4231. 4231. Alright, throw it back in there. $42.31. There. And just like that, into the abyss we go.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this.
By the way, one thing to keep an eye on.
At the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Keep in mind, Barry's boots are not black. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint, hint. Oh, yes.
What the hell is that sound?
Something we all hate dealing with.
Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day.
You're the one with a
Secure our stuff
magnum.
in case something happens.
Okay.
I know you keep trying to get me killed, Barry. I don't appreciate it. Just so we're on the same page here. Not a fan of being the guinea pig. Alright, fine. Let's get an idea of the layout of this place, because I always get confused in this room. So it's a giant oval. Right side is where the item is, left side is where the door is. Let's go. Because here she is. Lisa's back. The good thing is we can stall her by opening the map, as you saw there. Okay, so the important thing is what's actually in here that's of any use. Well, we see here there's a crate we can push. All the way. And let's hit the button. And basically we just sent it back up top. Chemicals, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and heal, because as you see, Lisa can pretty much kill you in like 2 hits. So, here we go. Just gotta juke her one more time. Let's also check out that other exit that's down here. Now, a good thing is she can't actually hit us while we're grabbing items. She can just hit you after the fact. Alright. The good thing is her attacks are extremely slow. The hook is stuck inside the hole. So we need something that we can put there. For now, we just need to get out of here. And right now, us and Lisa are just playing Ring Around the Rosie. So I'm not really sure what direction she's in. There she is. This way. Lisa and we'll know where you are. So we can juke around and to the right. As you see, the camera is intentionally stubborn in this room just to get you messed up when you're trying to dodge her.
Barry!
Who saw that coming? Why, Barry? Why? Well, if we can't go back, I suppose there's only one way to go. This way. We have access to our chest again. And I'm actually not really sure what in the world we're going to need. So I guess get a healing item. Get our metal objects, since that's definitely coming up soon. Pretty sure we don't need the metals, but you never know when they're going to throw that at you to get into the basement lab. Yeah, okay. Because we are just about done with this cavernous area. And there's the box we ended up sending over here. Now we need to push it out and get this thing crushed. And yes, we absolutely said crushed. That's going to be this mechanism here. Flip that thing in there. And squish. And just like that, we have a broken flamethrower. Unfortunately, not the real thing. But this is important, because this is what we need to bypass Lisa and get the heck out of here. So back over here, around our elevator shaft that Barry just so happened to leave us in. Just have to juke her one more time. She'll usually be hiding right around the corners. Right there. Again, check our map so we know where we're going. Okay, straight ahead and to the left. There. Go ahead and throw the broken flamethrower here. The hook is stuck inside the hole. Wait, what? Maybe we have to hit the switch first again. I guess it doesn't stay out when you hit it. Yes, Lisa, we can't take very many of those. Will you stop guarding the switch we need? Yes, we hear you. We still need you to stop camping the switch. Alright, so now it's out. Keep it moving. Quickly get this thing put in here. There. Now door's unlocked and we are out of here. And just like that, we have found her secret room. Fire's died out, but shows signs of use. And oh, the dolls. I hope you all like dolls. Just keep moving so snakes can't get to you. A bunch of photographs featuring a young girl depicting various scenes of her upbringing. Yes, we have officially found her room. Anything interesting we need to get while we're here? Check our map, it says there is. There it is. Take the jewelry box, so one last jewelry box puzzle to figure out. And this time it's just a flat out open for us. Perfect. There's the stone ring. That's what we needed. So there's the family picture. Something's written on the back. November 10th. Progenitor virus administered to Jessica. Type A. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion negative. Action disposed. Sorry, Jessica. Lisa administered virus type B. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion positive but delayed. By modification, observed constant results. And status, continue protective observation. George, action terminated. There's a journal left by someone. I felt dizzy after they shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where'd they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real Mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my Mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away, because Mom's sad when I meet her without face. From inside box, scent of Mommy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see Mother because 4 stones. Tells a bit of a different story when you have the whole picture, doesn't it? Let's get the heck out of here. Because Lisa's coming, she's not going to be a fan that we've been poking through her things. Blue and green herb, perfect. Combine them. Let's go. Boxes like water. Anything else? Here's how we get out. Thank goodness. This area done. And guess where we are? If you guessed Lisa's house, you're right. That's how she was able to get back and forth so quickly. Alright, now in this area, I always have to pull up the map because I always get messed up by the camera angles. So go this way. Because you better believe when she finds out what we did, she's not going to be happy. See, camera's already screwing me up. Zombie, nobody invited you. Keep it moving. Don't look back. Don't even think about what's coming behind you. Just keep it going. Hi, bye. Out of here. Back to the mansion. Now, there is one sneaky thing they actually did end up doing to you. It almost would have been smarter to not go back out this way, but to actually go... Well, I guess we didn't have a choice because Barry took off with the elevator. But if we could have gone back up, that would have saved us some time. Because now, unfortunately, you still have to make your way back out. Never mind. For some reason, I thought that put you in the middle behind the stairs. We're good. Because now we can grab our other emblem, which is what we needed. And now we can go under the main staircase. Let's go. So now we finally have major boss battle coming up. So absolutely save. Luckily all the hunters stayed dead. Load up on all ammo and health we possibly can. I'm pretty sure his inventory's about as good as we're gonna get it. Ink ribbon. Do your thing. Okay. Save successful. Go ahead and get our emblem back, and we are good to go. Alright. Back up the stairs. Through a door around the corner, back to main concourse to the mansion. And we are about to say goodbye to mansion forever. So it has been fun, mansion. We've had some laughs, we've had some scares, but we've outgrown you. It's time to head to the lab. So just like this, under the staircase we go. And again, none of this was here in the original director's cut. This is all part of the remaster. Alright, throw in one. And the other. Let's go. Old typewriter. Well, I guess we could have saved right here, but that's okay. I mean, we did just save, like, not even 30 seconds ago. I'm pretty sure we're okay. Let's just get this fight going. Guess who?
Jill, you're alive. I was worried because I thought you were.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
Hey, Lisa.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
Basically, you can leave him helpless and get him killed, or we can trust him, which the game is pushing you against. But I've played out the scenarios. The gun he gets. Let's go. Because Lisa is a pain to take out. Basically, push all these off. Try not to get knocked off yourself while he stuns her. If basically just don't get too close to any of the ledges. Perfect. Reheal. One more. And this is why you give Barry the gun. So there's Lisa's mother's tomb. That's what she wanted the whole time. She took her face, now she has her skull. Bye, Lisa. Now, Barry, if you pull any of that crap again, you're getting a shotgun right up the rear.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me. Go on ahead.
Okay.
Trust me, Barry, you can't kill it. Best to just move on. Up we go. So now we're entering the final stage of the game. And this is why we need the emblems. Okay, now this is all wolves we can see right here. No, eagle. Here we go. Other side will be the wolf. Right there. And just like that, goodbye mansion and hello lab. Only open in case of emergency? Perfectly fine. Now, just like in the mansion, there are certain areas you absolutely want to clear out of monsters. If you didn't have an ink ribbon, they give you one here. And they do load you up pretty good on ammo here, if I remember, so that's not going to be a real issue of ours. Just so we can combine the ink ribbons, we'll also need the Mo disc while we're here. And everything else is not of any use. Combine those, save, and let's move on. Finally in the laboratory. Alright, throw that away, let's move on. Now, the good thing about the lab is it's actually very short. There's not very many rooms down here, but the fighting is pretty intense. Plenty of kerosene. Yes, you don't like to deal with crimsons if we don't have to. Sometimes they don't really give us much choice. There are just certain areas you absolutely do not want zombies to respawn at. This is one of them, because we're going to be going through here quite often. And of course, he's just going to go down normally. Thanks, buddy. You get zapped. And then a complete miss. Alright, so there's an Mo disc. Got two of them now. This is electronic. Controlled down below, if I remember. We'll just deal with the crimson heads when they pop up. Not wasting space on the lighter and kerosene. Alright, so in here, we have first aid kit. We getting the spray or the herbs this time? Herbs, here we go. 2 green herbs, perfect. That's more or less full heal, just like we did there. Let's move it on. Levers for releasing a door locks. Now, why is it not working? It doesn't tell us yet. So let's check out the rooms. That one's locked, and this one is good. Alright, this is the anatomy room. Alright, so this one is just bringing Ada into the picture. My dearest Ada, time you read this letter, I'll no longer be a person you once knew. Results of the test came out today, as I expected, positive. Feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope these things do not reach such a desperate pass. But if it has turned out that you're now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room. Escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using a security system. I've set up the terminal in the small security room so you can log in to the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded that password into an X-ray picture. A Roentgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There's just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you put me out of my misery. Hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. So keep in mind these names. Basically, this one document tells you everything you have to do in the labs to finish the game. So, John, password Ada. The X-ray puzzle will help us with one of the 3 remaining clues, and then we've got the security area for the 3rd. Let's go. Yep, so we can put up a photograph if we find one. There just happens to be one. Slap it on there, and let's go. X-ray photograph. Name written on top, Ed Fisher. It's always Alex Betchett. And what's the last one? We got you, Ed. And Alex. There should be a 3rd one. Unless 2 of them are Ed Fisher. Now, where is the final X-ray? There it is. It was literally invisible. Saying scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay, so EF, and we had A, B. So A, B, E, F. And this one that we have here is what? GH. That's what it was, CD. Okay. Yep, those have to swap because GH goes at the end. No, but these 2 need swapped. Okay, so we got Alex on the end. GH, what? GH, why are you here? Get out of here, GH. Okay, so A, B, C, D. No, no, stop exchanging. Daggone you. There. Now we should be good, right? Yep, EF. and then GH on the end. So we should be plenty good. That's perfect. Now what do we need to press? We're not exchanging anything. Do we tap on the computer? No, we're not exchanging. Maybe hit the switch. Here we go. Alright, part of it is glowing red. So we got the colon, the esophagus, the stomach, lungs. Now, why is this important? Colon, esophagus, liver, and lungs. C-E-L-L, cell. Okay. Now I got it. Now I got it. Is it this computer that we're supposed to be using? No, because somehow we keep grabbing the dang x-rays. Stop moving around back there, guys. Well, if we ever find a computer, it's gonna be Cell, dang it. Alright, let's go. That one's locked. Okay. So somewhere we're gonna use Cell. Let's go for now. Probably in the security office. Because I believe you control all the locks down here from it. Come on. Daggone it. Shotgun, you're just not working right today. You're supposed to be good at popping heads. Not anymore. Alright, so security office is right here. Of course it's locked. This one's locked. Alright. Unless this is the security office, maybe. Because it basically controls all the locks down here. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. So here we can finally get some magnum ammo. We'll need that for the final boss. For now, hold on to it. Here's our computer. Alright, so log in. John. Password, Ada. Alright, so now let's go ahead and unlock second floor. Error password. So is this one that is Cell that we just figured out? Boom. Got it. So that's now unlocked. Let's also do third floor. And that just unlocks automatically. Perfectly. Alright, so everything's been unlocked. Let's go. This is telling us about another enemy that is here. In the back here, we can get one shiny object, an extra taser, that we will absolutely need. And it looked like shotgun ammo stuck in there? No. Alright. Move it out. Security office complete. Here we go. Alright, we got one more zombie lurking around. Let's go check which ones actually did unlock. I believe it's this one. Nope. Okay, then. Okay, you can't be in the tunnel. Especially with what's coming up. So... You're just gonna need to go, buddy. So I would say it's in here, whatever we unlocked. There it is. Yes, zombie, we see you. And now we don't. You have no idea how much I absolutely hate this part of the game. Fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Yes, this infamous puzzle. It's a refueling device. X-ray photograph. Skeleton's not quite human. Let's go ahead. They're killing us with our items right now. Basically, we have to get fuel carried all the way from here across the basement without running at all. If you run, it jiggles, it explodes. And right now, we can't do anything with those levers, so let's just get out here. Back up top side with the door we unlocked so we can finally offload some of these Mo discs. Alright, so at this point we have way too many healing items. Never thought I would ever hear myself say that. And way too many gosh darn Mo discs. But we're about to do something about that. Because right over here somewhere is the reader for it. I believe it's front and center on the table here. Right? Okay, so there's the Cerberus, Neptune, basically a recap on the monsters that they've created, an unknown tyrant variable, and look who's on the right in the shades. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, push, push, shove, shove. Okay, now this we will need to remember somehow. A341 7623. The problem is this passcode's really long too. A341 7623. A341. Oh, this one's only 4 digits. What in the world? Oh, 0623. The last digits of all it? No, there's no 0. Okay, where is our clue on what the password is? And where the heck do we use the Mo discs? We need to get rid of these guys. Now, if I remember, the passcode is actually a amalgamation of these numbers. Eight, 4, 7, 6. If we skip numbers. 8, 4, 7, 6. Let's try that. No. If I remember, there's some way you change the lighting in this room. I'm pretty sure somehow you change the lighting in this room, which changes how you see that footage. Now, there is a secret room over here that I think is what that terminal opens. Aha, protocols, here we go. Does this give us an idea? Okay. So all we really need to figure out is this 4-digit code. That's the thing that's kind of messing us up here. And I know it has to do with that barcode they showed on the footage on the projector. But there's some sort of way that you alter the film. Do we alter it with the disc? No. That's what the film reel is for, you dum-dum. Okay. Let's head out of here. It wasn't for us to just look at. So let's dump these items since they are literally driving me nuts. And we need to get us the film reel. For now, all the health goes. Only have one shot to make it. Let's go. We can get more ammo to deal with the upcoming Crimson Heads in that room whenever they decide to wake up. And the film reel was in one of these rooms. I think it's the one we unlocked with the security door. Because we saw it, but we couldn't grab it. Right here. Alright, and this one. Alright, so there's the film reel. There's more ammo. Good to go. Back out the way we came. And now let's put this film to good use. Don't mind us, just roaming through. Alright, so now we got the film reel. Let's put it to good use. There. See, now it changes the color of it so that we can reveal the secret on the code. There it is. 8462. We had the 84 right. Boom. This should unlock the secret passage. There. We can finally pick up the ammo. Reload it in. And the secret room, we have the laboratory key, which we need down below. Now, this was Kenneth, we saw, the victim at the very beginning of the game. Nothing strange there. Kenneth, we like you so much, we'll watch you get killed twice. And nothing else special back here. Gotcha. Health, not right this second. Though we will need you, don't you worry. There's our third Mo disc. So again, you need all the discs to open up the door lock, keeping our buddy in. Daggone, Crimson Heads, you're taking a while to show up. So now let's flex our new key and get on with one of the harder parts of the game. Alright, that one woke up. Bye. You can usually tell they're going to wake up when their skin turns red like that. And again, the good thing is, once you wipe out the Crimson Head, they're gone for good. So, no more reviving for him. There's the lab key. Alright, let's immediately get this. That one's rusted shut. Alright. Get rid of our naked zombie. Here is the save room, if I remember. Right by the elevator, yep. Okay, so first aid. Even more grenade ammo, which is important. For now, Magnum be gone. Health, this is risky, but health be gone. Because we have a lot of a very tough enemy we need to take out. Pretty much right now. Now is when the combat gets really intense. Right at the end of the level. Right at the end of the game. So let's go ahead and save. Because it's going to turn into an absolute shootout here in a minute. You know it's intense when they're literally giving you all this ammo. I'll just take the weakest of the herbs that we have. Because I'm sure we're going to get hit at some point doing this. Let's go. Alright, we still have naked zombies. Yep. Why he didn't go down, I have no idea, but let's get into the more important room. Here's where our combat really kicks off. Welcome to the game, the final new enemy, the Chimeras, aka mutated flies, and they are paying the butt to get rid of. They do a ton of damage lightning quick. They can pin you in a second. And they literally come out of everywhere. Okay, so there is the fuel that we learned about. This is where we have to pick it up at. Yep, we have to have the empty capsule to actually do anything with it. That was a terrible time to have to reload that. Again, make sure to utilize all the ammo they gave you, because, again, this is no fun to deal with. There, tase them. Bomb them. Let's move on. Because there's nothing more annoying than mutated flies. Alright, good. Alright, so finally we can use the Mo discs. There's all 3 of them. What in the world? I don't know why it's not letting us use the other ones. Let's go ahead and clear this area completely out of all the chimeras. As you see, there's a ton of them here. That's why it's so important to clear them out. We hear you. Oh, come on. Terrible time with these out of ammos. Alright. There's that one. There's that one. And that one. Now we should be clear of all of them. To the terminal. That's the self-destruct mechanism. Foreshadowing. Power will initiate. It needs fuel. So now we know what we have to do with the fuel puzzle. Now that this area is fully clear of enemies, it shouldn't be too big of an issue, but we do need to clear the way between here and where we put the fuel in. And we've got to do that with apparently no ammo. Yeah, right. Basically, once you have the fuel, you can't do anything, because if you stir it or shake it, you blow up. So all enemies between here and there have to go. You didn't have to pose for us, buddy. Yes, pup, we hear you. Okay, so now we're starting to really run low on all this ammo stuff. Yeah, it looks like the only way forward for us is going to be the Magnum. Until we can get some more ammo. It's coming, we're just not there yet. Heal up, and let's go. Again, all enemies between here and the refueling area have to be wiped out. So we took out the Crimson Head that was here. We have one more zombie to take out. The one that's guarding the tunnel back here. Alright, you won't come back. And the one that's in the fuel room most likely is turned into a Crimson Head now. We can also check on our locks since we used the Modisc. There. So now we got one of the locks undone. Now let's get this whole fuel thing going. Make sure if this one's turned crimson or not. Or if he disappeared from existence, that works too. That's a major help. Let's go ahead and take this thing. We kind of need the case. Yes, explosive, shaken, or jarred. We get it. You. So we have to grab it from the other side. Gotcha. Alright. So let's head back where we were. Now we know this area is secure between here and there, so we can walk back with it and not blow ourselves up. Because everything here is taken out. Just one more enemy to take out between here and there. That's going to be the zombie down by the Chimera pit. And we are just about done with this one. Alright, you. Bye. Alright, just like that, let's get our fuel. And for the love of gosh, once you have it, you cannot run. You have to just walk wherever you're going. Empty capsule. Let's take it. Yes. Now, I believe you can run with the empty capsule. I think it's just when you have the fuel, it'll explode on you. But at this point, I'm not taking any chances. It's not like we have very far to go. Okay, yeah, it is empty. Let's just go. And it's a good way of us figuring out our route too, making sure nothing sneaks in unannounced. That could be a problem on our way back. It looks like we are in the clear. So let's go ahead, fill it up. Again, make sure there's no naked zombie left back here. Here's another one of our Modisc transmitters. Fire it up. That's lock number 2. Perfect. Now let's go ahead to get the fuel. Now is when you can't jar it. Nitro compound running could result in a fatal explosion. So we will just walk, don't you worry. It's kind of Capcom's way at sticking it to the speedrunners a little bit here. inadvertently. I also noticed there's something in the sink, it looked like. At least it looked like there was something shining over here. Might have just been the lighting. Let's move on. Luckily, we don't have very far to go with it. Two of our locks are open. I think the third mode disc is where the boss fight is. Because all we're doing is restoring power to the elevator so we can take on the boss, the first stage of the final boss. And that's the security room behind us. These are rooms you can do some sort of air vent shenanigans to get to, but right now, not worried about it. You're not fooling us, Electrical Pulse. We've already cleared out all the chimeras. Is smooth sailing. Always the riskiest part of the entire game. Just because the unpredictability of it. Because enemies can hit you to jar you, to make it explode. There. Now it's where it's supposed to be. The terminal works again. Let's fire it up. And Pup is having one heck of a dream over here. He is sawing logs. Alright, so let's fire up the mainframe. And now we will have power back to the elevator. Now, one thing we absolutely want to make sure we do on our way to the boss fight, absolutely don't forget to save. Because this one can get extremely hairy. Even with the Magnum. Because we're pretty much out of ammo for everything. And I don't believe they give us very much more to work with. So, one Mo disc left. We'll need at least one of our healing items. Just in case. And just so that we have something else to shoot with. I mean, 4 shots, we're really relying on everything to go right. Let's just have a backup just in case. And now let's save, so we are good to go. We've come a long way to get to the labs, but now we are just about done with this. Let's go. Power restored. Okay, we'll activate the switch. We'll do it properly.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
And this is another reason why we keep him alive, as shady as he wants to be. Because we absolutely do not want to do this part by ourselves.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and two lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mentioned are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry,
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
you and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell. It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
Long-staying fans of the series know this is nowhere near the last time we'll be seeing Wesker. He's too cool of a guy to go out like that.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak.
Don't mind us, we're just putting ourselves in a corner, apparently. We'll just go this way. Peg you a few random times in the back. And be thankful that you haven't learned to run yet. Yet. Yeah, that's why we brought in our weapon. Barry, it would be nice if you would wake up. them and their dang dead ends. And that's why I bring a little something extra, just in case. Alright, well, wake up, Barry. This is just saying that they have more that they're working on. If you notice William Birkin down there, aka progenitor of the G virus, aka Resident Evil 2. This is kind of a spoiler for the sequel coming up.
You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
He is gone.
let's just get out of here.
You can't keep that man down. All we can do is get the heck out of here. And the door's electronically locked. So we gotta go to the other side. Let ourselves back out. At this point, just clicking on everything. There it is. Now, is the Mo reader over here? No. Because I am not remembering where that third Mo reader is for our last MO disc. I wonder if it's in the actual morgue. Well, no time to figure that out.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Well, that means it'll just be the two of us, Barry. Chris will have to find his own way. So, last chance to save, get our items under control, and get ready for the big finale. At this point, we are literally out of ammo for everything, so all we can really do is just load up on health. Weapons are kind of pointless in this last fight. For some reason, I feel like the self-destruct doesn't actually count down until you get near the door to actually exit, so I think we can still unlock everything else first. Let's try just in case. So let's save it here. And we'll see when the actual countdown pops up. But I'm pretty sure we can unlock everything else that there is to unlock down here. As long as we don't progress back to where we came into the lab at. Because that's where it really triggers, I believe. Alright, now this is the one that's rusted shut. We have to go through the air vents to get in there. And I can never remember where we actually get into it at. I think you do it from the security room. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Bye, Chimera. We don't have ammo to deal with you. We're just looking for that Mo disc reader that has been eluding us so well. Now we're able to hop across. And hop across again. There's the Mo Reader. Thought so. Well, Chris, looks like you're coming with us after all. Get a taser, just get the Chimera off our backs. Or in this case, we'll just juke them. Back the way we came. That's what makes these Chimeras so tricky, because they can jump in and out of air vents just like we can. Okay, so it actually won't budge from either side. I see. Boy, you are annoying as heck. But luckily, pretty easy to dodge. Alright, it's coming. We don't care. We got all 3 Modiscs in place. Let's go grab Chris and get the heck out of here. Yes, release both of them. Lock number 2, final lock. All good. And just like that, we're coming out of this with the good ending after all. Hey, old buddy, old pal. We always wondered what happened to you.
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too. Anything from Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
And what's great about this is now we have an extra pair of eyes and an extra gun watching our backs.
Come on, let's go.
Don't have to tell me twice. Now, zombies up ahead are mostly all crimson now, so do some acrobatics here to get to the final area. Let's go. Yep, he's crimson. You can already see it down there. Luckily, for some reason, he didn't get up, though. And I am not complaining about that. Quickly, last chance to save. Alright, and now it all comes down to this. The final battle. No more saves, no more shenanigans. Here we go. Where's our exit door? Up here. Let's go, everyone.
Come on, hurry!
And just like that, you can see over here, they give us shotgun ammo, which unfortunately we didn't bring the shotgun. Oh well. More health, which is really all you need, because you're really just dodging the final boss until you get what you need to take care of him. Wow, a single green herb, that's gonna go a long way. Let's go.
I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
We're on it, Brad. Really? Kind of a bad time to notice that the fuse is missing. Okay. You got us. Here we go.
We're almost there. Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Oh, the moments you will have. Just wait till Resident Evil 5. You'll become a boulder punching maniac. Resident Evil 5 Chris, one of the greatest Resident Evil characters ever created. And I still call hacks that you're literally counting down our time during a cutscene. Basically, the name of the game is Dodge the Tyrant at all costs until you get a weapon suitable to get rid of it. Signal rockets, let's kick this fight off. Over here, Brad.
Jill!
You made it.
Not just them. Because he's here too. Yeah, if the game's teaching us anything, it's pretty much that guns are useless right now. Yeah, stop messing with the teammates. And let's go this way. Yes, unfortunately, the Tyrant has now figured out how to run. Oof. Yes, sit there and monologue. We'll just be over here. Now, Brad, hurry it up. Biggest thing is just goading him our way and ducking out the last second when he starts that charge attack. Barry will also help keep him stunned. Here he comes. I see at hand. Go! Come on, Brad. I know they like to milk it all the way to the last minute. Okay, we can heal one more time if we get whacked. Just keep running that timer down. Almost there. Just keep playing Toro with the Tyrant. Okay, we're almost there. 35, 34. Oof. There we go.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Don't have to tell me twice. Or once, even. The important thing here is, and I've made this mistake before, whatever you do, do not miss. You actually can miss the shot. Let's go. Boom. And just like that, Resident Evil complete. Let's let the sweet credits roll. In this case, all three of us made it out in one piece. So many different ways to finish the game.
Jill, you did a fine job.
As you can see, they literally keep track of everything throughout your playthrough. You get all different unlocks based on how fast you complete it, how few of saves you complete it with, and again, if you get the good ending versus a bad ending, if you save your partner. Real survival mode unlocked. Apparently I've not unlocked everything, but there's something. Also a new costume key. And just like that, Resident Evil is finished. So thank you for joining us on this amazing journey. It will be added to the channel as soon as this thing gets done uploading everything. I'm going to carry over the stream tomorrow for the Sunlust that we've teased. Don't worry, I've not forgotten about it, but this definitely took longer than we were anticipating. But my goal is Eviternity going down, Sunlust. We're going to be doing some streams of all three of these here in a few hours, right about 5, 6 my time. And then, again, tomorrow night as well, just to get us some ideas on what some of the new WODs are going to look like that we are going to be covering on the channel. Obviously, we're not covering them right now. That way, it's a bit of a homage of things to come. I will tell you, all three of those will eventually end up being fully covered, UV Max, all levels on the channel. So that in itself is a bit of a hint on what next week's new series may be, if it's none of those three. So again, thank you for joining us all, and we will see you here in just a little bit. Take care, everyone.